Come have fun with us and don't forget to subscribe.
What's up, everybody? I'm Rick,
And I'm Anna.
and welcome to our reaction to Naruto Shippuden episode 468.
Welcome.
Naruto Shippuden is one of the anime on our list of 101 anime we want to watch in our lifetime. On this channel, we're covering all of those.
All of them.
You want to see the full list, I'm sure, or maybe you don't, but still, there's a link in the description box below for you to see it, or you can watch the outro to this video.
Check it out. It's a great list.
And the goal, of course, is to finish every anime on the list. So far, we finished
5.
Anna, your first time watching Naruto?
Yes.
And last time we saw the result of their mission, or at least on the Asura side. We saw everything that he did, and now he has his own subsection of the cult.
Yeah. His own followers.
Yes, exactly. And he came back, and Agoruma was just about to announce who is the winner of $1 million and so
prize and the crown.
Exactly. I'm sure everybody is very eager to know the answer. So let's watch.
So happy with himself.
Yeah, so sure. So
maybe explain. Oh.
Interesting, huh?
Oh, interesting. Like, it's the same lesson like with the bridge.
Yeah, you have to build it.
Yeah, but also the thief said at first he was gonna destroy it, but then after he worked on it for so long and so hard, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
So it's the same. The people work together, and so they all share the water because
they feel like, hey, we've all done this together, right?
Ah, that's interesting. You know why it's interesting? Because if you think about it, really, he didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
He solved the problem in the best way possible, the same way Ashra did. He
gave them an alternative water source and destroyed the tree.
Which was killing them.
Yeah. The same thing.
But he failed to see that.
You know,
it's difficult, right? Because I mean, why is it on him that the people couldn't share? But at the same time, it does feel like what Ashra did was use the power in the way that his father envisioned it, which is to bring people together.
Yeah, but also, you know, I feel like that he failed to see the importance of working together.
Yeah.
Isn't that an indictment of the way his father taught him then? I feel like
yeah,
the lesson wasn't well established, or the importance of it, you know?
Right. But I mean, to be fair, when, like, you know, in present times, when the sage comes back, he does admit that he was wrong in the way he handled his two sons. So obviously we're seeing that here. I think it's also interesting that while not doing anything wrong, he failed to see the importance of working together. Is the same shortcoming, let's say, that comes back in the Uchiha clan over and over again. Everybody thinks they can do it by themselves because they're strong.
I think it's also interesting that, you know, what we're talking here is basically teamwork.
Yes, exactly.
Which is the lesson, you know, that starts this whole thing where Kakashi makes them, you know, do the test. It's a test to see if they know the value of teamwork, which is the same test that he had to pass, which is the same test, like so on.
So because that's the idea that has been passed down on, like, on Ashra's side of the the branch, whatever, the generations following Ashura, it feels like that is the lesson that he feels is important. It's all about teamwork.
That's what he wanted, the two of them.
The two of them were to work together.
But there's also a hole in that, right? Couldn't he have just then made them both the leaders, true. Right? By doing it like this, you're inviting discord.
Animosity, yeah, exactly. Also, at this point, Indra is not... I mean, he's not evil. He doesn't hate his brother. He wouldn't, if you make them both leaders, like together, to share it, I think he would understand. I don't think he would have a problem with that. I don't think he would want his brother to not share his position,
I think it'd have a bit of a problem, but less than if he's totally sidelined and now you have to be, the one who serves your brother. Yeah.
Interestingly, if you think about the story, like when we saw the flashback with the Hashirama and Madara, and Hashirama was saying, you should become the leader, I can support you because then people will trust you. I feel like even if he had made Indra the leader and told Ashura, you have to support your brother because he lacks in this understanding or something, maybe that also would have been an alternative that
I think that would have failed because Indra is so
he would have ignored his brothers.
Yeah, he would have just still rolled over him, steamrolled.
Yeah, that's true. Right, there are the people who said they would follow him
no matter what. Rules the world. These guys, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
That looked evil there.
What is sad also is that they failed to ask themselves why, right? Like they just, because we saw him as a kid, Indra, right? He was also a warm, fun-loving kid,
right?
And then they just kind of sidelined him as he's cold and mean, but like why? Where did the change come from?
Right?
Why isn't anyone in story asking that?
If you compare his story with Itachi's story, right? It's similar. Itachi was a warm, loving brother playing with his little brother, and then as time passed, and in Itachi's case, we see the why in the flashback, from all the horrible things that he sees and realizing that he has the power and he should use it to fix things, but that makes him, distance himself from everyone. So, but we don't see that in Indra's case, but.
And the reasoning is the same, right? He has the power. He feels like there's a burden on him.
Yeah.
You can tell that the shift happens when he gets the Sharingan, when he saves his brother. And I think it dawns on him at that point also. If I wasn't there,
he would have died.
Yeah.
So I need to get stronger to protect him and probably everyone else too.
Yeah, it is my responsibility because I alone have the power to do this.
Yeah.
And then the more you think like this, the more it starts, creating that rift between people.
Yeah.
Difference though is that Itachi was always kind of a loner though.
Yeah, true. That's cute. I thought that might happen.
There's that element too, right? People distance themselves from him because they're intimidated by the power.
I can definitely see the mistake that he's making here, the sage, because it's a contradiction in itself what he's saying. You know, oh, your brother doesn't understand the importance of you know, forming bonds and stuff like this, but you do. But in what he's doing now, he's not forming a bond with his son. Not only is he himself not forming a bond with himself with his son, but he's alienating his son from everyone else. You know, he's, if anything, cutting any bonds that Indra had with the people. Whereas if he had tried to bring his son closer when he felt him drifting apart, maybe that would have, you know, not led to this situation. And if you think about it, this just simply gets passed down over generations to the Uchiha. They're always seen like this, in the way that Hagoromo himself is seeing his son. You know, they're cold, they don't work with others, they don't form bonds with others.
It's because of the Sharingan.
It's because of the power. Yeah, exactly. That's what they say.
But the, you know, discourse gets twisted, right? He says it's because of the Sharingan, but he doesn't mean, you know, biologically speaking, right? It's just people are afraid of the power and distance themselves from him. He distanced himself from people because of that and because of the power. And then, you know, snowballed to the effect that he doesn't understand people, they don't understand him.
Yeah.
And there's this coldness, right? It's not because of the Sharingan.
Yeah, right. That, which is what we hear later on.
Yeah.
Like they have devil eyes or whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of stuff. Yeah, but I mean, it's so interesting to see where it all started, you know. And it's interesting to see that it started with one person and then it affected, you know, all of his descendants, like generations and generations of people. Oh, is that the Susano?
Oh my god.
Okay, now he turned evil.
You really wanted to be the successor.
Yeah. He felt wronged.
No need for love, dude.
Yeah. That's what like Kaguya was saying. It just dawned on me. Maybe that was also a big part of it. He saw, you know, someone like his mother, someone with a lot of power, feeling like they can
do everything
themselves, but that she ended up a tyrant because of that, you know.
And she talked about how love was not necessary and all that.
Yeah. That sounds evilish. Oh.
There you go.
He killed them?
Yeah. Oh my god, look, you even have the evil smile now.
Yeah. Oh, he learned. Oh my god!
Definitely,
yeah, he definitely got stronger.
Amaterasu.
Oh, that's a smart attack. Layered. Why would you be impressed by this? This is not a good thing.
Oh, Susanoo enters the fray.
Oof.
Perfect Susanoo.
That's, yeah, directly. That also gives you a hint as to how powerful he is. And so, even if Asura is not as strong as him, you know, he can't be that far behind that if you were to compare him to most other people, you know, he would probably still be very strong.
I mean, at that point in time, especially since most people didn't have
yeah, exactly,
the ability to do any of this, like a chakra or a jutsus.
It's like they're playing catch or something.
The people.
Yeah, they're helping him.
The audacity? It's your dad.
Yeah.
Also, you attack them first.
It just made me think of something. I was thinking, like, you know, because I was thinking about the difference in power between them. Hagoromo should still be way stronger, but he gave his power to Ashura. Just earlier, no? That's what we saw.
Mm.
When he said, from now I give my power to you. So now it's on him, on Ashura. Oh, yeah.
This is what you said you thought the Madara fight was gonna end like.
Yeah.
With everyone.
It would just be because of everyone joining forces. Oh no!
It's like
everyone's hanging out in this space. They like it, I guess.
No, it's like a Naruto with the.
Oh yeah, that's true. With the nine-tail hands. Oh,
there you go.
That's so awesome.
And this fight was fated to
happen over and over again.
Yeah.
Defeated.
Hey, if power is everything, shouldn't now you respect the person with more power than you?
Yeah. No, because it's not his power. It came from everyone else. Oh.
This one guy has been with him the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
He looks like an old Madara.
Yeah, he does. You're dying. Why would he kill you now?
So it's like a curse.
Yeah.
much more conscious of it than you would have thought.
Yeah, exactly. I thought it was more of a...
They're so powerful that...
Yeah.
Their chakra lingers on, you know.
Yeah.
And now to these two. And so the flashback ended.
Story time isn't over.
Oh, I feel like you have something to say here. What's on your
Oh
mind?
no, it was a bit emotional, that scene at the end. Something to say. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. I didn't think they pledged to fight over generations like that. It's a bit...
It's like a curse.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's interesting because what I thought of when I saw this scene at the end, and why it also got me a bit emotional, is because I was thinking, if you are Naruto and Sasuke, because they're the latest ones, right? And you hear this story, don't you kind of feel fucked over?
Yeah.
Like, what? I didn't want any part of this. I don't,
Why do I have to fight
why?
your battle?
Yeah, exactly. Wouldn't that make you kind of put things into perspective? Of like, hey, if I don't want this and you don't want this, it was them who wanted. Why do we do this? We can just stop it and that's it. But at the same time, it's not that easy, because at this point, I mean, it's not like, we talked about this before. It's not like they're pawns or anything, right? They're not controlled or something. They do act according to also their own experiences, which led them to this point. It's just that it does feel like your fate has been influenced, but at the same time, it does probably feel like the right place for them to be because of the experiences they've had themselves in their lives,
It's like a push, right?
Yeah.
It's like the paths that you had in front of you, as a newborn or as a, as a person that enters the world are infinite, right? But you've been pushed into that direction.
Yeah.
And then even though your decisions are your own,
right,
from there was the initial
and then even if at this point in time you would think, oh, it's easy to just make a different decision, but really it's not, because they've accumulated this experience of betrayal and hatred. And
like if even Sasuke hearing this, like, what is he supposed to be like? Oh, okay, then I guess everything that happened to my brother and my clan is fine.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, no,
it's how can he can just get over that, Yeah.
It does feel a lot. You've said that before. Like, this is a family affair. You guys deal with it.
Exactly.
Why do you have to involve?
Couldn't you just stop? When you died, like, why did you have to prolong it like that? I want to say though, I like Indra as an antagonist here, because similar to many antagonists on this anime, he has a compelling story. Wrong decisions on his side, many of them, especially at the end, obviously, but it's a character that you understand that it's not just someone who was just born evil or something, you know.
But here, the same thing, right? There's just that little push from Black Zetsu, right?
Yeah.
Even though he sees Black Zetsu throughout the years, several times, it's never like openly, you should kill your brother or anything like that.
I feel like had it been like that, then from the beginning Indra would have
you don't trust him, right? But it's just that those little words, you're special, you have the power.
Oh, why doesn't your father not trust you? Yeah, true. It's like the little devil on your shoulder.
Exactly.
Into your ear.
Exactly. But now we're out of these flashback. I guess we'll see what happens next. And also, he started this story, but, is it all he came there to do? The sage, I mean. So we'll see all of that as we react to more episodes of Naruto Shippuden. And if you want to be there for those reactions, we invite you to
subscribe to this channel. The button is down below.
Thank you for watching this video. Let us know what you thought of this flashback in the comment section below, and
have a nice day.